Hello, nice to meet you. I'd like to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Nanda Roep. I've been a children's book author for over 20 years now, and a novelist for 10 years. And for the past 7 years, I've been my own publisher. I think it's wonderful that people love to write, have a lot of interest, and are enthusiastic about books, both when it comes to making them and reading them. And I'm happy to be a part of this. I'd like to offer you the basic module for children's books. And I'd like to show you who I am and who's behind this. I've published more than 60 children's books so far. These range from picture books to books for teenagers. I have a little stack here to show you from my picture book. The picture book is called Kusje, and here you can see it in several languages. Look, this is always so funny when it's in Korean. I just can't read that myself. But I've also made books for primary school age children. This is actually a children's book, a novel. A beautiful, somewhat literary story, really. I do that. I don't do it very often, but I do. These are the books that follow the school curricula. So you know that if you're in that group, you've had this reading instruction and you can read these stories. I've always really enjoyed doing that as well. I've also written for tiers. I found some examples to show you. Of course, I can't show all 60 of them. But here was a series called Chat Girls for, yes, the first chat groups. Back when it didn't even exist in real life yet, I had already come up with it for the books. It was incredibly fun, and also for the magazine Tina. I wrote a little series of teen girl books for them called Tina Toppers, about love and falling in love. Always so much fun to do. The age group I write for the most. No, wait, let me first show you that I've also made books for adults. This one is from Family Is All You Need, and You Can Get It Too. Fat, busy, and drunk. Perfect for when you're feeling a bit tired. And my latest novel, Sable, about a multicultural young love. A very beautiful story. But the group I write for the most are children around 10 years old. And at the moment I'm working full steam ahead on the Plaza Patata books. I'll show a little bit here. Some standalone volumes, a few omnibuses, and also a graphic novel. A funny story with lots of pictures. So there are lots of types, lots of genres. These last books I showed, I published myself as my own publisher. But now I'm trying to make the basic children's book module as clear and good as possible for you so you can really get started with your own book.